Are we back?
And we're back again.
Oh, we're back again.
Of course, like the time that I get on here.
That's all right. Don't blame yourself. Technology. You were wrapped up in that Ernie Banks and the Derek Jeter.
Yes. So yes,
basket story.
So there's
put a ball on that one. Yeah. Ball on the top of the basket.
Yes, with the card. You've been taken deep by the captain.
That's right. The joke's so nice. You said it twice.
So let's. I guess we can go right into.
Yeah, we're gonna crack right into this. Watch the technology. You never know if these things are gonna disappear quickly. 2018 archives.
Here we go.
Take two.
Take two.
Take two. But yeah, if anybody was on the original stream and is jumping back in, you know, thanks for participating. If we never get anybody back in because they're like, these two ham and eggers are done after 4 minutes, we'll see. I like it already. I remember the 1981 cards and having a bunch of those as a kid, and they were basic, but the design wasn't that great, but it still kind of brings back the nostalgia. So, we got right off the top, we get this guy. We seem to get this guy a lot. Phillies pitcher Aaron Nola. That's the 1959 style. Again, the sort of circular bubble around the player. Nice graphics on the back if you want to show the folks at home. With almost like that Bazooka Joe type cartoon. And then a ton of stats in the free space behind it. So yeah, Aaron Nola, decent pitcher. He's on the Phillies. Means he's a scumbag player. Yeah. But that's fine. Luke Weaver here, pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. Not a lot. I think Luke Weaver's kind of young into his career, so I don't really have any bad stories to tell about Luke Weaver. Might not even be a Cardinal anymore. That's for the research and design department to figure out. This is interesting, and I think we've got our first error card. Oh. Unless they made a concerted effort not to put it. Oh, you know what it is? The lettering. So it's Nelson Cruz, designated hitter, Seattle Mariners. But if you look at the flag, and this is that 1977 style. If you look at the flag, like the lettering is white lettering with the yellow border and the yellow background. I can't see that it says designated hitter. Maybe you on your end can see if it's there. If not, we might have an error card on our hands.
There is something, but it's really hard to read. I'm wondering if is it. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to say like what his position is or whatever.
Yeah. Perennial designated hitter.
I don't think it was. I don't think it's like an error like Billy Ripken error. I think it might have just been something manufacturing.
Kind of a short.
That's the back.
Yeah, again, the backs are cool on these.
But but what Mike is talking about is the upper right-hand quarter where the yellow flag is. You can kind of see something, but it's hard to read.
Yeah. We'll call it a design flaw.
Yeah, I'm saying maybe the printer ran out of ink on that one.
Could be. Always going into business for the printers. Blue Jays first baseman, outfielder, maybe Justin Smoke.
S-M-O-A-K. Yeah, not like smoke, like S-M-O-K-E.
He purposely misspells his name
because he's Canadian.
Tricky.
Well, he plays for a Canadian team.
At one point was a Seattle Mariner, I believe.
I believe so.
Beginning part of his career. Good bat. Can field. Stay healthy, Justin Smoke. That's what we hope for you.
Always does well against the Yankees.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Yankees, this one...
Wow, that's a segue, and I didn't even know it.
This is sleep-worthy, my friend. Rookie card, Gleyber Torres.
Ooh.
Yeah, Gleyber, another guy who...
Gleyber Day.
In these modern packs, like Gleyber Torres shows up a bunch. And we always do like to celebrate rookie cards.
Yay, rookie cards. Be dialing.
And they're be-dialing rookie cards. Gleyber, little off-season this year, but I will tell you that he will bounce back. My Swami prediction is that he will bounce back next year with a full season to play, and he will have himself a good time out in the infield for the New York Yankees. Whether it's a shortstop position, whether it's second base, time will tell on that.
No one will know.
As DJ LeMahieu, where he's going to end up playing. Is the card too big for the sleeve?
Nope, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I had to wiggle it a little bit, but it got in there. Don't worry.
That's all right.
I just had to tear the card in half, but it got into the package.
Shove in there.
Like a shoehorn.
Nostalgia fans will go crazy for this. Pops Willie Stargel, baby. First base legend, Hall of Famer, rest in peace.
We are family.
We are family. Not the original. And again, like when they're throwing these throwbacks in the archive set, this wasn't the original like picture that would have been there. I think he was batting or like running towards first base in the original picture, but it's a little, it's a little update variant, so to speak, on that. Do you want to? You want to toss Pops in a?
I may be. Obviously, I think Willie Stargel's playing days might have been over by the time I really started watching baseball.
Yeah.
They have him listed as an outfielder. I thought he was the first baseman.
He was, but I guess an argument could be made that he did spend more of his career as an outfielder. So if you're really nostalgic for the career of Pops, it's, hey, he was the right fielder for the Pirates for 20 years before he became the first baseman. Big deal here.
No, Todd Cohen, I'm not 52 years old.
Big deal.
Jesus.
Here. Mike Trout, everybody. This is probably out of the base set the most popular. He's going into a top loader. We've not gotten a Mike Trout yet. Everybody in the hobby these days chases your boy from South Jersey.
Should have been a Yankee.
Is he a South Jersey guy?
Yeah, he is like down by Vineland somewhere.
Yeah.
It's almost Delaware.
A proud New Jersey product. Mike Trout in that 1981 style. A dazzling piece of art. Any Mike Trout card just sort of gets the fingers tingling. Like,
see, it's in plastic. It's shiny.
What could it be? I'm sure that's probably like a $7 or $8 card just right out of the package. So I'm ecstatic. Could be the best player in baseball right now. Just popped out of this pack. Another great player in baseball. We've got Indians third baseman Jose Ramirez. We don't know how long. I think he's gonna be an Indian for a little bit longer. They seem to like him. He plays well in that organization. Good friends with Frankie Lindor, who might not be long for that organization. But yeah, a bona fide star. So that was 4 bona fide stars in a row. You want to pop him in a sleeve too?
Sure.
We're sleeving these bad boys up left and right.
I've been sleeving like this in a long time.
Leader of the pack of that first pack. I'm gonna go Mike Trout.
It's got to be Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Sorry, Yankee fans. I love Gleyber Day as much as anybody, but Mike Trout is. I will agree with Mike Trout.
In a different
best player in baseball. Unfortunately, he's playing in Anaheim, and they don't spend
for the next 30 cajillion years.
And apparently, winning is not their priority. Even Willie Stargel. I mean, you can make
Pops is in. He's a Hall of
Famer.
We always lean towards Hall of Famers too. So Pops is in the conversation. If there's a kind of a lesser pile of guys in that pack, I think we would have also giving consideration to Jose Ramirez. Pack 2. If we get a second Mike Trout in this pack, all bets are off. Or if we get Ham from the Sandlot.
Your brother is saying that Willie Stargel should be leader of the pack because Mike Trout is not yet a Hall of Famer.
You can't deny a multiple-time current. We're talking. These are current packs. I'm not accepting arguments. That's my motto. Now, for episode 9, the subtitle should be "I'm not accepting arguments."
Also, footnote: Ron Hines is watching, and he agrees with you.
Thank you. That's really what I want. I want a caucus of agreeers.
Yes.
Second pack. Here we go. Tyler Glasnow.
Ooh.
Pitcher. Is he still with Tampa, or is he going to be a free agent? This is baby Tyler Glasnow, though.
Yeah, I mean that's
probably a second-year card, maybe third-year card.
They like to put I think they put his high school stats on the back of his hole.
Yeah, well.
Kid's like 24.
Do we want to do a world famous height check for
Tyler?
Tyler?
Unless someone was able to read the back of it.
You fearing that you might have given it away? We could pass.
Somebody with eagle eyes would have had to. We'll do a Tyler Glasnow height check.
Height check. Pitchers these days are all over 6'3". I'm going to say Tyler Glasnow is 6'5". 6'5".
You and PM are at 6'5". You got Todd at 6'3".
Okay.
Ron Hines at 6'4".
Okay.
I'm going that he's 1 inch.
1 inch.
That's my Price is Right guess.
Little inch high private
Yes,
eye.
he's 1 foot. See if there's anybody else. Where's your sister to come in and say that he's 7'8"?
She might be right. Pitchers are tall.
George Henn coming in at 6'5".
6'5". Right. 6'5" seems to be the leader in the clubhouse.
Nobody else. I thought maybe somebody would go like 1.5 inches and try to beat my guess.
Right.
But,
Right. That's what I should have put on. There's a whole channel of Price is Right on Pluto TV. Plug.
So Tyler Glasnow is 6'8".
6'8".
Yeah.
Holy cannoli.
That's why he can
That's
barely.
a gigantic person.
That's why he could like barely. I mean, it's a good job by the photographer to get his cap.
Just crunch him into that little circle.
6'8", kids.
6'8", everybody.
And he throws. And he throws righty, but he bats lefty. One of those weirdos.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Yasiel Puig, everybody. Former Los Angeles Dodger. Former Cincinnati Red. Former Cuban. Current, does he still have a helicopter? Or did he just lease that helicopter for that one time, like, getting to the game late? Fascinating guy.
Yes.
Fascinating guy. I wish him the best.
He was,
Maybe he ends up as a Yankee. I see him as like a Yankee one day, and everybody at Yankee Stadium like losing their mind because Yasiel Puig is here to like just punch balls over the short wall.
He's got I don't know. He's got like Texas Ranger written all over him. Like I don't like. You know how like wide receivers that were once good go to the Jets to die.
Oh, yeah,
like
exactly.
Outfielders go to the Texas Rangers just to die.
Just get their tires pinned out as they head there.
Yes.
I don't know. At one point, I think you went to Cincinnati you became a Cincinnati Red just to sort of play out the string, and they made you glue after that. But,
Yes.
Here's a fun guy. Pitcher, Cleveland Indians, Carlos Carrasco. Super reliable guy.
It's a nice
star of the league.
It's a nice pose.
Nice
It's
pose.
semi-action shot.
You know,
Mid throw
from the 77 look. Very nice, very clean. Next guy, we've got Orlando Arcia of the Milwaukee Brewers. Again, another guy. We know he's an outfielder, but those yellow flags are killing me with the printing.
I'm gonna have to talk to my boy at Tops.
Yeah. Talk to Joe Tops and tell him, like, guys, you swing and a miss on the yellow flag for the 20. Beautiful cards. Pictures couldn't be better. The card stock, second to none. These aren't going to fall apart. They look good. They feel good. Just maybe don't do a yellow flag in the corner. I got to go back and see these 77 originals if the yellow is as troublesome. Hey, Yankee fans. Jimmy Catfish Hunter is here. 81 Yankee?
No, 70. They got him in 77.
So you're saying
76. He was one of the guys that like the first free agent guys that they got. It was like him, then Jackson, and then Goose. Thing was like I think he had like one good year for them. Might have been 76 or 77, but like. Another one of those like hyped up like he's a Hall of Famer for what he did in Oakland.
Yeah. But I'm just wondering like he's still with them at this point. They has to like they're not gonna if they're gonna have a Catfish Hunter just like a throwback year.
According to your brother, he retired in '79. So yeah, I mean he was He was more predominant, I believe, in like on the 76 team and the 77 team. And then I think he kind of started to...
Just
Yeah,
nosedive.
he was like there, but he...
Fizzle out, so to speak. Speaking of fizzling out in Yankees.
Oh, boy.
Just wondering how you feel about it.
Ooh.
Gary Sanchez.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me just drop this like he does every pitch that's sent to him.
Is there a second term for Gary Sanchez? Does he have a little bit of more?
Without making this episode like an hour and a half,
Please.
I can live with the bad defense as a catcher if you're hitting 280 and you're hitting bombs. But
Yeah.
if you're batting 124 and you're providing bad defense, and they have nowhere to, I mean, outside of maybe first base, but are you really gonna? I mean, Luke Voigt had a pretty decent year last year.
You're not dispelling
And you got
it.
nowhere else. I mean, you can't just
He can't be
DH
your
him.
everyday DH because he's not hitting that well.
So, if there was somebody that was going to take them and we can get something back for him, I would have done it. But that's just me.
Now, would you take back this gentleman who also used to be a Yankee, Solarte, Yolangus?
Yolanda Vega? Isn't
Yolanda
it?
Vega, Solarte, former third baseman for the Bronx Bombers. Blue Jays still with the Blue Jays? Question mark. I don't know, and I don't know if he's a starter anywhere in the league right now. But in 2018, he was getting his mail delivered to Toronto, Ontario.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure where. That's a bad thing about this past year with the COVID and stuff. I mean, it was only 60 games, but
Yeah, just trying to.
it's kind of hard where people were.
Figure out where former Yankees had gone to. Last guy, here we go. We've got outfielder, center fielder. At this time, Philadelphia Philly, Aaron Altier. Whoa, watch out!
Oh, Chewy, is that you?
Oh man, it was almost a disaster.
Arr,
The Empire
that's
almost
my
won.
best Chewbacca. It's really bad,
Great,
but
yeah. Aaron Altier, just a journeyman, just a man.
lovely pose though. I mean, he's imagining he hit that ball like 500 feet. It probably like went
Lesser
to the back.
guys would take a terrible picture, so at least he took a good picture
Yeah.
in that photo. Leader of the pack of that one.
Is Mike Trout?
Nah, come on.
It's got to be
is a Hall of
Catfish.
Famer. I think that Catfish actually, because it's got the blue border, might be like one of those parallels. So we should get Catfish sleeved up. I think in 2018, you might have been like, oh, Gary Sanchez is. Gonna
If
be
I opened that
the
pack
leader
in
of the pack.
218,
Yeah.
I'd be putting that not in like a little plastic sleeve, like a
It'd be
hard cover.
sleeve, yeah.
But guess what? It's 2020, and
And the scale has tipped in the.
I mean, he's not Bob Guerin bad, but it's getting pretty close.
Bob Guerin and his family lasted 3 days in a row on the Family Feud in 1988 or 89. Ray Combs Family Feud. Wasn't just there. His family members weren't there just there to get kisses from Richard Dawson. No. They came
Your brother's voting for 6'8" Glass now.
Glass now.
It's leader of the pack, not by height. It's
It's not the tallest guy in the pack. That's the episode. Two quick ones. I can't say enough about these archive cards.
I like him.
Great looking cards. Brings you back. A lot of stats on the back. A lot of fun you could have. Back in the day, like, because I was an idiot kid who was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old and I didn't know what to do with cards, I would cut the little, like, if it wasn't a guy that I knew, I would cut the hat out and, like, substitute, like, a different team, like, try and, like, glue a different team's hat on it.
Look at
So
that.
if I didn't want, like, Dwayne Kuiper to be on the Indians, I'd be like, let's trade him to the Rangers.
Or like cut out the Yankee hat on from Gary Sanchez and super glue it onto Mike Trout and just what?
And just stare at it. Oh, what could be?
And then
What could be?
Mike Trout would know what it was like to play baseball after October 1st.
He's made the playoffs a few times.
Wow.
I mean, the one and done getting eliminated is that's going to probably be. He could end up being the Phillip Rivers of Major League Baseball.
Let's
Nobody
hope
said
not.
Philip Rivers was the best player in Major League Baseball. Maybe more like the Dan Marino of Major League Baseball.
Yeah, that's a better.
That's a better analogy. We come here for second chance analogies at Leader of the Pack too.
Yes.
So that's the show. Tomorrow, maybe a show. Maybe the weekend a show. We're leaving everything open. I'm just putting it out there.
And if you would like to be a guest producer for the show, please send your resume with 3 references to Mike Madden at Leader of the Pack.
Self-addressed stamped envelope too.
Yes. Burbank, California.
I'm not paying for the postage to send it back and say stamp rejected. But regardless, we have fun here at the Leader of the Pack headquarters. So again, kudos and thank you go to the captain, Michael Corby for.
I extend the whole thumb up.
He's
I
a
don't.
whole thumb. He's not.
I don't do this.
He's not a half thumb like producer Matt. You're an adult.
Yes.
It's a full-fledged adult thumbs
And
up.
if I was Fonzie, hey.
And also, your office would be a bathroom.
Yes.
I don't know how he operated out of that bathroom with all the smells. Maybe people took dumps in a different part of the Arnold's restaurant. I don't know. That's for another time. That's for my retrospective podcast on what's wrong with Happy Days. That's coming to Leader of the Pack Network.
We'll be filming that right after this, so stay tuned. I guess I have to. We got Chewy.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we're thanking you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the captain.
Thank you.
To Chewbacca and Backpack C-3PO. The Empire's come and get you. Running through Cloud City that way.
Yes.
And again, as your host, me. And as always.
Oh, this is the hard part.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta move the actual tripod. Muda.
Muta. Okay.
Very Christmas colors from Muda. Red
Yes.
face, green mist.
Could also be the throwback Devils jerseys.
Could be.
Yeah.
Oh, he should be
Oh.
their mascot
Should.
when they return. Get rid of the devil. Just be the New Jersey Great Mutas.
The New Jersey Muta.
Yeah, so that's the show. Thank you again. Everybody have a terrific evening. The coronavirus shots are coming, and William Shakespeare already got one. So,
Yes.
Hooray for literature.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.